Alright, so I made a video about Thomas Weatherholt and how egregious Traverse City females are for, dating people like him. But for this video specifically, I want to go over the abuse and the toxicity being demonstrated by Thomas Weatherholt and kind of just, dissect this video just for the sake of doing so. So let's begin.
Yeah, keep paying my door.
Open it up now.
No!
Dude, I need something out of the car.
5 seconds in, and we have him being very obviously bellicose, very demanding, and not doing so in a manner that would be considered polite or gentlemanly or even, with any bit of respect or dignity. Then he follows through with his obviously low intellect way of saying that he wants to get into the car, and then he says something among, shall we say, an excuse to try to get into the car with her, because clearly she doesn't want Thomas Weatherholt in the car with her, but yet he's wanting to find any possible way to get past the barrier between him and her, i.e. that vehicular door and window. So then he starts with his excuse of, I need something from the car. Now clearly, being that he was not able to specify what that something was, that this is definitely just a manipulative tactic to try to get her to open the door so he can get after her, or whatever the case is, because clearly he is very, very angry right now, and given his history of being a fucking female abuser, it wouldn't be too shy off to say that he wants to be abusive towards her in a physical manner. Therefore, why she's being so cautious with this as well, because she's well aware that he's a female abuser. So let's continue on.
I'm not opening my door. I'm taking
the
a video.
Door.
10 seconds in. So 5 more seconds in and we already got more stuff. So she denies him access, which I don't blame her. She's showing a little bit of intellectualism here. I'm not saying she's smart because she's, dated him, but she has enough brain cells left in her to deny him access. That said, he then proceeds to give what is psychologically called the dead eyes look, which perfectly describes why he is the person that he is, given just the dead eyes, but we'll go into that some other time maybe. But anyway, then he proceeds to physically attack the vehicle itself with a kick. Henceforth, I assume the dent that was made, but I cannot verify that because I don't care enough. But nevertheless, he starts to show his immaturity, his lack of discipline, his lack of control over himself and his emotions, to where now he's kicking the car. Any male that is halfway decent, much less fully decent, wouldn't do that, or act in this behavior in general. But yet here we have baby killer Thomas Weatherholt, though. Traverse City females love him. Let's continue on.
Stop being fucking stupid. I need something out of the car.
What do you need? A bottle?
A fucking bottle.
Alright, 8 seconds later. Got more stuff. So then he proceeds to start to say things like, stop being so fucking stupid. Oh, that's definitely what you say to your girlfriend or someone that you're dating. Oh yeah, man, 10 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. Oh. Jesus Christ. And the fact that she continues to even be in the same area with this guy, much less date him, is just outstanding. Unreal. He's so belligerent right now, and she's being calm and whatnot, but that's because she's scared. Not I don't think, because that's just how she is, but just because she's scared. And so again, he's trying to pressure the situation and trying to find any way through manipulation or intimidation and name calling and being belligerent in general to try to force his way to get into the vehicle with this female who clearly does not want him in there. So now he just becomes more hostile about it. Because naturally, you know, that's what you're supposed to do, apparently. According to Traverse City female logic, I guess. They want males who, I guess, are persistent and abusive. But anyways, what he's in reality doing is just trying to use intimidation and manipulation by way of name calling and belligerence to try to attempt to gain entryway into that vehicle. And then she just so happens to give him an excuse. Because again, this whole time he was not able to define or specify what it is he wanted out of the vehicle. Anyone that wants something out of the vehicle knows exactly what they want. If I wanted a drink out of the vehicle, I wouldn't just say, "Oh, I want something out of the vehicle." No, I would specify, I would like to get my drink out from this vehicle, or could you please hand me my drink? You know, something along those lines. I wouldn't just be like, "Oh, I want something out of the vehicle." No. So this goes to show that he didn't know what he wanted, but she gave him something to specify by claiming the bottle in question form, which he then latched onto, figuring this would be his way in. So then he agreed, yes, the bottle. Let's continue on.
Open the fucking door!
I will open the
Dude, I'm
window.
gonna punch you in your fucking face.
Wow. Yeah. Real fucking winner there, man. You Traverse City females definitely know how to fucking choose them. So now he becomes even more belligerent, with more name calling and more just unnecessary immaturity and a lack of emotional control and a lack of self-discipline. The ultimate anti-quality male. He is literally the opposite of what a quality male is. He has the shittiest character that I've ever known any male to have at all. You know, he continues to say, "Open the fucking door," in his whiny little bitchy way of doing so, like the beta male that he is, in the the abusive way that women love in Traverse City, Michigan. And then he follows it up with, "Dude, I'm going to punch you in your fucking face." I'll repeat that again for you. And I quote Thomas Weatherholt. "Dude, I'm going to punch you in your fucking face." Really, Traverse City females? This is the type of male that you choose to date? That you willingly decide to choose over a quality male? What's your defect? Like, what's wrong with you? Please don't tell me you're honestly this stupid. I mean, evidence would say that yes, you are, because you literally, Traverse City females continually choose this Thomas Weatherholt guy over quality men. But come on, do better. I don't care, if you're the most idiotic person in the world, but I mean, come on, females are supposed to have this whole social game mastered well before men. So you're trying to tell me that men are able to out-socially perform women, even though studies would say that women master sociality well before men? Is this just the, like, degeneration? I don't know. This just blows my mind. Like, do better. What is wrong with you? You fucking females. Like, seriously, Traverse City, Michigan females, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I am saying, like, what the fuck is wrong with you and stuff, but Thomas over here, he's saying shit like, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. Now, let me tell you the difference here. I'm trying to give you a fucking wake-up call. Like, hello? For your betterment. All he's trying to do, all Thomas Weatherholt's trying to do, is to force himself in to a fucking car to supposedly get a drink. Do I need to actually explain the difference here? Why my method of why I'm being belligerent and whatnot is in swearing is well different between what he's doing and what I'm doing? Do I need to explain that? I sure hope I don't. I swear. What I'm trying to do is wake fucking people up. Because apparently the nice way doesn't work. Now, what he's doing is just straight up abuse. He just wants to get in there and she doesn't want him in there. That's all that is. He isn't trying to give her a wake-up call. He isn't trying to help her. He isn't doing anything for her betterment. He just wants to be an abusive asshole because that's who he is. Do better, Traverse City, Michigan females. Anyway, now he's gone to full-on abusive mode. Now he just wants to be a prick for the sake of being a prick. Threatening her outright with physical abuse because she won't let him in the car to get his drink. That's where we went from 0 minutes, 0 seconds to 22 seconds. How fast that escalated. Over literally not getting into a car to get a drink. You really, really know how to choose men, Traverse City, Michigan females. Fucking A. Do better. Moving on.
You're still
Open
on video.
the door. God damn it, you fucking pathetic.
So now, at 30 seconds in, he is still demanding in his bitchy little whiny way of wanting her to open the door. And then he continues to insult her unnecessarily. Just continually being belligerent, continuing to be unnecessarily toxic, just being an asshole in general. I guess that's what you Traverse City females like, so that's what you get, I guess.
Open the door. That's not the right bottle.
What bottle do you want?
So she attempts to resolve this problem by giving him a bottle that was a drink that he so desperately and so belligerently demanded, right? So how does he react? Well, he goes and smacks it right out of her hands in the most douchebag way possible. You go, Traverse City females. Fuck yeah, 10 out of 10. You love it. You love Thomas Weatherholt, don't ya? There is definitely something in the water. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these Traverse City, Michigan females choosing this type of douche, good-for-nothing loser over quality men. Anyways, he's continuing to be a belligerent asshole, and that's all there is to it, trying to further intimidate her to get into the vehicle. I can already tell you what's about to happen, but back to it.
This? Don't fucking get the fuck away! Get away from me!
What is wrong with you? I'm getting a bottle, you fucking stupid cunt.
And as predicted, she rolled down the window just enough to get his scrawny little arm in through the window to unlock the door manually as she was distracted getting the other drink. Upon doing so, she naturally, out of fright, exits the vehicle, of which then he belligerently starts to name call her excessively and pulls out the big gun of using the word cunt. You know, what is wrong with you? I'm just getting a drink. Even though he literally just threatened to punch her in her fucking face. Yeah, what's wrong with her? IG, oh god. I can't even imagine what's wrong with her. He's just as stupid as she is. So anyways, she exits the vehicle as I would expect her to. And then he proceeds to berate her. What a great boyfriend he is. Gee, I can't imagine why, you know, he isn't just the most requested male in all Traverse City. No wonder all you Traverse City females wanted to fucking date Thomas Weatherholt. Look at his all-starness right there. He is just the epitome of everything you want in a male. Fuck yeah. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these females in this city. Continuing on.
You can ask.
And so the end of the video is him continuing to berate her, continuing to keep a distance from him, and then comes this awkward moment of silence and awkward moment in general because he has retrieved the item that he just so desperately needed and wanted so badly to where he was having a goddamn hissy fit meltdown over it. But then he's got what he wants. So the problem should be over, right? He should be able to just get up and walk away now. But no, this moment of awkwardness because he successfully fakely got the item that he wanted, but then he didn't really get what he wanted, now did he? Because ultimately he wanted to get into the car with her to continue to abuse her, whether it be physically and or mentally and emotionally. And or she was his ride or whatever the case was, but one way or the other, this was not actually the situation that he wanted, and that was pretty obvious. So she and he have this awkward little standoff for just a moment where they're kind of collecting their thoughts, or at least he's trying to figure out what he wants to do next, and she is just waiting to see how she needs to retaliate or react or whatever she needs to do. And unfortunately we don't get to see what happens beyond that, but it's pretty obvious that he was going through the vehicle to get to her, and so it could be pretty easily assumed that she, you know, had the video off and then ran off or whatever the case was. But I just wanted to dissect that video real quick because that was just one of those things where I need to be mean about this. There are some things where you just need to not be nice about. You need to point out and dissect this video and really just point out the lunacy, the idiocy, the egregiousness that's shown by him, by his behavior, and to the Traverse City females that date people like him and have dated Thomas Weatherholt specifically. Because I could sugarcoat it and be like, oh, blah, 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 and make excuses for these Traverse City females, but no. You females need to wake the fuck up and do better. This is not some fucking attention-seeking game like you make it out to be. Relationships are something serious. These aren't something that you just fuck around for fucking attention. Do better. Quality males will never be like that and never treat you like that. Never talk to you the way that he talks to you over such ridiculous things like wanting to get a drink out of the vehicle. Even if I was in the middle of a heated argument with a female, friend or relationship, that's right, I don't even have to be dating him, and I could be pissed off as can be, and I would never even come close to being like that. I would request in the way of, hey, I would like to get my drink, or could you get me that drink, kind of thing. But I would never, ever threaten to punch anyone in the face over that. And that is the difference between a quality male and a shitty one. But yet, you Traverse City females continually, non-stop, choose Thomas Weatherholts over quality males that will not punch you in your face over not getting a drink. What is wrong with you? Do better. Anyway, so ends the analysis of this video.